Here at the Sunken Lane in the Somme, next to Beaumont-Hamel, and behind me here there is the Hawthorne crater, and here is the Sunken Lane, or other people call it the Sunken Road. That's different names, but the Lancashire Fusiliers were sitting here, and I made a video as well about this specific spot. I'll link it in the description, and I'll...
Now.
What?
The link is coming up now.
The link is coming up now. But I will show you a tiny bit of the video, just some snippets, so you have a little bit of an idea what happened here. Here, next to the Hawthorne crater, is the Sunken Road. And a famous photographer named Geoffrey Malins was here, and he filmed British troops here in the Sunken Road. And it's a very famous footage of World War I itself. And all those people that you see on the film, in the next 24 hours, most of them were dead.
The Sunken Road, or what other people call the Sunken Lane, was in no man's land on the morning of the 1st of July 1916. At 07:20 hours, the Hawthorne mine was detonated, and of course the British bombardment in the area had to stop, because on the far side of the hill the 2nd Royal Fusilier were rushing the crater. There is even video footage that you see the Fusilier running towards the crater. By now it was broad daylight, and the Germans had already spotted the Lancashire waiting down below them. The German artillery put down a bombardment of their own on the Sunken Road where the British were sitting.
So we're walking up this Sunken Lane now. And yeah, it's a crazy sight. This is one of my favorite sites, battlefield sites here in the Somme. And yeah, you can see where Sean is now going. So they came up that hill and ran towards the German lines, and they all fell dead. Yeah, they all were killed. Most of them were killed on the other side of this ridge where there is a cemetery. Let's go up as well so you can see what's on the other side. I think this part is a little bit more accessible, yeah. Oh, is it accessible to the other side?
Yeah, there's not really anything up there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was wondering why they did with all this stuff.
Yeah, because they were sitting here, of course.
Yeah.
You know? Yes.
Leave your camera here, no cameras in there.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. So they're standing now at the place where, yeah, these guys were sitting.
Yeah, right here.
I'm going to recreate the picture. It's crazy. You can see those faces, like how scared they were. It's just insane.
Alright, 10 seconds. 10 seconds, keep your eyes open. Alright, start looking. Okay, let me go check it.
I blinked quite a lot, so I don't know if... I didn't smile, by the way. I assume that's all.
I didn't either, no.
No, I didn't smile either.
Woo, we're going over the top, yeah!
Cheesy grin and double thumbs up.
Everyone's eyes are open, everybody's looking serious. Perfect.
Yeah?
Yes. Here, I zoomed in on it so you can see it, but I can crop it out more than that, but here's the zoomed in shot.
Wow. That's cool. And that'd be really cool if we could edit the original next, do you know what I mean? Yeah. You can go and pull up by...
So Chris, what did you find?
We got the part of an artillery shell here.
Mm-hmm. It's the bottom of the fuse.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
bottom of the fuse right
yeah.
there. Where you can see the threads on it.
Yeah.
And it was right over here in this field, right on the edge of the field.
Yeah, next to the Sunken Lane. Yeah, really close. That's cool. That's really cool. We should claim that later.
Yeah.
Maybe there's still some markings on it. You never know.
Oh yeah. Once we get it cleaned up.
So like I told many times already, you just go on a random field You just find, you just search for stuff and you will find it. It's crazy. I found several hand grenades as well a few, 1.5 years ago here in this field, and there was a little bit more in the middle. But yeah, it's just littered all over the place with relics. They're still laying here. So let me see what I can find quickly. Like I said, this is literally 10 seconds later. I cut what?
You took like 3 steps.
I took like 3 steps and I found barbed wire. You know, it's just crazy. Here you find glass that they drink wine out of and stuff. And yeah, let me see what I can find more. So literally a few steps later, it was laying here. This is like the bottom part of where they put the barbed wire on. These are the poles. This was the bottom part that was sticking in the ground. You can see the point. And yeah, this is where they wrapped barbed wire around to defend the trenches. And it's still just laying here. It's crazy.
The barbed wire?
No, that's a... you got a nail. Yeah, that's a nail. You see it? It's a nail.
Oh,
And the top is gone, but you found a nail. Pretty cool. That's a cool find.
Oh, it's bent.
Yeah, still. So what I'm trying to do now is try to find the Mills hand grenade that I found last year here. I think it's already gone. That could be like a big possibility, but maybe it's still there because there was a British Mills hand grenade, which isn't the biggest hand grenade in the world. Oh, that's nothing. But yeah, so maybe I'll find it. That would be really cool. The guys are up there walking to the Hawthorne crater. I've been there before, so I couldn't. I rather relic hunt a little bit more than I'll go walk up there again. I've been there before, so you'll see some footage now of the Hawthorne crater, which is a really huge crater, by the way. It's really insane. But I'll probably grab the drone and some more shrapnel as well. I should really put a counter in the bottom right, like how many times I said shrapnel in this video. So, oh! Another piece of shrapnel. Very nice. So yeah, I'll probably grab the drone and maybe make some cool drone footage here. Yeah, I should do that. There it is.
A little lizard.
Oh yeah. Oh, a little lizard. It's cool. 2 lizards. There's 2 of them. Look at this trenches, pretty cool. So yeah, we just went from the Sunken Lane uphill towards the Beaumont-Hamel
Newfoundland.
Newfoundland memorial here. And what's the animal on top of it?
It's a
rainbow?
caribou.
Caribou. Ah, okay.
I think it's a caribou. Yeah.
So it's a really beautiful monument, and as you can see, there's a lot of shell craters like everywhere. Like the ground is not even, and there's a lot of trench networks here. I'll show you that with this drone footage here. Yeah, it's one of the most preserved sites here on the Somme battlefield.
Yep, action.
Yeah, it's caribou, I think.
Caribou.
Like the support line trench, and then the front line trench is the next one that runs up over there. You will see a trench further forwards than that, which confuses people. The front line was front line the 1st of July was the first one we're going to see up here, and then the trench further out is called the Wellington Trench, which was dug later in November, before they attacked Y Ravine the second time.
Let's do that again? No, I'm joking. So these trenches around us were support line trenches, and the main trench was up there in the middle of the field here.
You have to do some excavations here.
So it's pretty cool site. And look at this monument. It's really cool.
The path goes through.
Yeah.
That's the communication trench. So
Okay.
the support line trench was through here, and that's the communication trench that went up to the front line trench.
Ah. That's cool. So this here.
This is the communication trench.
Oh, this is still the communication trench?
That leads up to the front line here.
Ah, okay. So there's still a communication trench up there as well. Communication trench going into the front line trench. And the Canadians, or the Newfoundlands, they went to the opposite side. They attacked the Germans, and in the middle of this field, that's where they initially later in the war built another trench, and that was then the front line trench. Am I saying that right?
So this is a communication trench here. Then this is the front line trench on the 1st of July.
Ah,
So the men went over the top right here. Not the Newfoundlanders, they went over the top further back.
yeah.
But over the top here. And then the other trench you're talking about is, you can't quite see it here, but it's out in the middle of the field.
They call
Yeah.
it Wellington or
Wellington
something.
Trench, yeah. So it comes out from there. So what you'll see when you get, so the front line trench goes down here, and then about halfway to where those people are, there's a trench that they dug outwards, which then they used when they attacked later in November. So they didn't have to
Germans
cross.
are over by that monument.
Right by that
Yeah,
monument.
and behind the Highland Monument is Y Ravine because it's shaped like a Y.
So
And
So
it's
1st of
really
July, this is the
natural.
front.
It falls
Yeah.
And the Newfoundlanders came over the top from the back over there.
wow. How cool is this?
Crazy, right?
Mm-hmm. So what is this, Chris?
It's called the
Oh,
danger
wait.
tree.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, action.
So they call this the danger tree, and it's basically about, it kind of marks as far as any of the Newfoundland regiment got. My assumption is, and I can't confirm this, but the reason they all kind of came in this direction is if you look at where the Germans were, there's this depression here, and they could get under the machine gun fire. I don't think the machine guns could depress enough to hit you if you were over here. So I think a lot of them were just going for cover. Artillery could still hit them, but yeah, this is kind of as far as they got from those woods to here. And really only, what, maybe 50 yards in front of the front line.
So it was like 700 guys?
Like a little over 700 of them, and about, I think, just under 70 answered roll call the next day.
Yeah, it was 90%.
Wow.
90%.
Yeah, it was
90%.
the worst for any battalion on July 1st, and that's why to this day in Newfoundland their Remembrance Day isn't November 11th like it is in the rest of the Commonwealth. It's July 1st.
Oh no! Wow.
Wow.
Same reason with Anzac Day for the the Gallipoli landings.
So this is called the Wellington Trench. Yeah, you can see this was a frontline trench later on, and then you can see the communication trench coming from the previous frontline trench. Still cool that it's so visible.
Come to, like,
You can still see it.
bank or something, you can really see the
Yeah.
zigzag up.
Yeah, the zigzagging of the trench. So here behind this fence here, you can see trenches still as well. This is a red zone, so you can't really get on here because it's too dangerous because of the unexploded ordnance. Yeah, it's really crazy. Of course they will let sheep on there to mow the grass, to eat the grass. But yeah, there are many red zones throughout Belgium and France which you can't enter because because of the unexploded ordnance. It's just too dangerous for people to walk around there. So they let sheep walk on there. Yeah, more trenches. This was the German trench line, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this was the German trench line. It's crazy. And then over there were the Newfoundland, the Canadians. There you can see it, red zone, danger.
It's shaped like a Y.
No entry, undetonated explosives. Crazy. Some nervous looking sheep.
That's the only reason the Germans were here, because normally they were on the high ground. But
Oh, and there's sheep there.
British because they had Y ravine, and then they could rush guys right up front. Yeah.
And over there,
There's a crater right there.
there's Hawthorne Ridge. That's the crater. Just imagine being in a trench here and all of a sudden you hear that explosion and you see it. You turn around and then you see that that explosion happening.
And that was basically, to most of them, that was the signal of, whoa, the attack's coming
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
So that was what had them ready on time.
Yeah, the mines went off at 7:28, and then the attack was 7:30.
Should have done the other way around.
Some of them were like 10 minutes before, I think. So I think the
Hawthorne
last
was 10
one.
minutes before.
Yeah, Hawthorne, he wanted it to go off like right at, but they denied his request.
It's natural, right?
Yeah, so they would have been able to shelter down in there and then rush guys up as needed.
I think there's some old photos of it that you can look up, I think. I'm pretty sure I've seen photos of Y ravine.
German trenches. Zigzagging along. Really cool. And have this beautiful British little cemetery.
2 weeks.
Really cool. It's all the Black Watch, yeah. Almost all of them.
Why they are called the Black Watch?
That's the name. It goes back to late 1700s. It was during the Jacobite rebellion, like time of Culloden and all. Jacobites, yeah. So it had to do with they were like a loyalist group for the king when they were fighting that between the ones that were the Jacobites and the ones that were loyal to the king. And I can't remember the exact details, but it's somewhere in that 18th century that they got the name of the Black Watch. So I'm guessing this has to be the cemetery they took him from.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah, so we were looking for balls in another field. We found them here as well.
I didn't choose the trench life. The trench life
Chose me, yeah. So yeah, if you go here in the area of the Somme and you visit this place, you definitely should go to Beaumont-Hamel. It's one of the best, like I said, preserved places here at the Somme, and it's just a site you will never forget. So don't hesitate to visit this site. And we arrived at the Airbnb in the Somme. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. What did you do? What did you do?
Nothing.
Okay. So yeah, we just arrived here at the Somme, at the Airbnb, and we had some dinner, and I'm really sunburned. Yeah. We went to the Sunken Lane, as you saw. We went to other places, Beaumont-Hamel. Now here at the Airbnb, and now me and Sean are going out again after dinner to do some more relic hunting for the relic hunting video. So.
Then some nice dinner.
Hello. Is that your wife?
Yeah. Oh, Sean is in his underwear. Mooner.
So yeah, me and Sean are going to find some relics for the relic hunting video, and then after that maybe visit some other site. I'm not sure, or we go back to the house, Airbnb, and then just chill for a little bit. It's been some very rough days. Not much sleep, but too much fun and not much sleep. So I'll see you guys on the battlefields then. Back on the fields here at the Somme. We are just behind the Serre Road, this was literally the front line in 1916. So trenches would follow this road all the way down there, just for a few kilometers that way, and I think even for like 8 or 10 kilometers that way. It was complete trenches. Of course there was more, but yeah, we're now going into this field trying to find some relics. I see that the farmer plowed the field, or he planted the field already, so I'm not going really far into the field. But yeah, let's see what we can find here. So right here, I just walked literally from the car to here, like 5 seconds, and we already found a lead ball. One of the balls that was in the canister munition. Pretty cool. Yeah, I found another piece of barbed wire. You can see it's German again, because it's so close together. And here, let me see. Nice piece of shrapnel. What's this? Oh, another piece of shrapnel. So let's continue looking. Pretty cool where I'm walking on the field now, searching. There's a cemetery over there. Behind that cemetery there's another one. And if I go there, you can just see the cross of another cemetery as well. Yeah, it's just littered with... This place is littered with cemeteries. Look what we found. Another lead ball. There we go. So usually when you're looking for stuff and you see pieces like this, what I had once in Verdun, I thought it was just a piece of shrapnel, but once I did this, the whole of half of a hand grenade came out. So it was, the explosives weren't there. I will show you a picture now of what I found. But that was a French pineapple grenade, which was pretty cool. So literally like every piece of shrapnel you find, you need to turn it around, so you never know what's underneath. Here's some more barbed wire. There we go. Let's just leave that on the field. I found this. Not sure what it is. It could be the top of a fuse of a shell, but I am not sure. It's sort of a cap thingy. I'm not sure. I'll bring it with me, clean it up. Maybe there's some initials on it, and I can see what it is. And what's over here? What's this? Oh, more shrapnel, of course. Searching over there, and he immediately also found a lead ball, which is pretty promising for this search. But yeah, one of my goals now here is to find a bullet or a cartridge casing, or a complete shell, a hand grenade, maybe a fork, or I don't know, maybe something personal. Like a medal would be like insane, but I probably won't find that. But you know, something other than a shrapnel or a lead ball or some glass, you know. It would be very cool to just find something like a shell. How cool would that be? Especially for the video. Okay, just as I all said that, this is a pretty cool find. Here, this is probably part. Oh, it's really stuck. Oh, okay, I need to dig this out. Oh yeah, it's pretty long. So what it's looking now like this is a pole where barbed wire was wrapped around. So I'll try to dig it out and then let's see what it is. I don't know what this is. It is iron. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that is cool. That's a pole where they wrapped the barbed wire around. That's really cool. And that you just find here in the field. And especially when you see this, you know this was a front line. Of course I know because of map overlays and stuff like that. But yeah, like this. Okay, this is a pretty cool find. It's not that I'm going to take it with me home, but I'll set it aside so it doesn't hinder the farmer when he's plowing the field again. But yeah, this is a big and pretty cool find. Just look at that. That's cool. But there it was, just laying here in the field. Let's try and find some other cool stuff. Oh, just as I said that. Wow. I don't know how, or I don't know why. Oh, I saw this laying. It's pretty cool. Maybe from a cup of tea or something from the Brit during the war. Maybe it's a little bit modern. I don't know. I'll bring it with me. I'll check it out later what it is. Okay, I see this sticking in the ground like that. It is copper. I don't know what it is. This could be really good or this could be very disappointing. But let's see. Let's see what it is. I don't know. I have no clue what this is. Okay, that's very... That is weird. It has like a little hole in it on the back as well. I'm not sure what it is. I really don't know. I'll bring it with me and then do some research on it later. But maybe it's a disappointing find. Maybe it's pretty cool. Not sure. Oh, nice. This is an iron one. So this is what the German used. So the British, they used lead balls for their explosives that exploded in the air. And the Germans used iron balls. So they are a little bit less heavy. They're still heavy though. But yeah, it's cool to see the difference that the Germans used iron and the British used lead, or the Allies. So yeah, it's pretty cool that you find this in the exact same spot from both sides. One of my dream finds here at the battlefield of the Somme or in Ypres would be like a rifle or a gun or a medal or something personal, like, or a watch, you know. That would be so amazing. But the chances of finding that are there, of course. But yeah, you have just to be lucky to stand on the exact spot and probably beneath the ground, because it's getting all plowed, and when it starts raining it also goes up to the surface of the ground itself. So there's so many probably I've probably walked over rifles, over bayonets, over, you can name it. So it's still all underneath the ground. So like every year if you come back and you go on the same place, like new stuff is there, which is pretty cool. But it would be like amazing to find like a rifle or a bayonet or a helmet, part of a helmet or insignia, you know. That would be amazing. A cap badge. Oh, that would be a dream. But yeah, we'll just keep looking, and if we're lucky enough we'll find something really cool. And if not, then yeah, I'm sad. This is another piece that could be promising. You never know what's underneath. So let's see. Let me guess. It's another piece of shrapnel. Hey, we haven't seen that before. Wow, what a great find. It's sometimes so misleading. You think that you find two balls here, but when you pick it up, it's rabbit shit. So yeah. Stupid rabbits. So yeah, that's I got tricked a lot over here. So back at the car now, Sean, what did you find?
I found a few more of these lead balls from the
how much are they?
The shrapnel sort of cluster ammunition they used to use.
There's some barbed wire.
So the shells will be full of them, but yeah, it's just everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere you walk.
It's like 26 of them?
I think 28 I counted.
Oh wow.
And that was in what, half an hour?
Oh wow, that's cool.
So this stuff's still just pouring out of the ground. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And
really
some of
cool.
the barbed wire, that's quite cool.
Oh man, so many as well. That's really cool, man. That's really cool. It's heavy, right?
Yeah, really heavy for the size. But what a horrible weapon, though.
Yeah, a helmet wouldn't stop that from killing you. Definitely not. Okay, Sean had some really good finds over there, but I found something really cool, and I am very happy that I found it. Just as about I found it, and I was about to film it for you guys, my memory card was full. So I switched memory cards in the car and I'm walking back now. I marked it, but look at what I found. Yes! Yes! Oh yes! It's the shell casing. Oh, that's cool. Oh! Oh, oh, there it is. Yes! That is really cool. No, it's spent. I think it's really damaged, but I think the gunpowder is still in there. I'm not sure. We have to check. Here, that's so cool. Yes! So happy after finding all those lead bullets and stuff. I finally got like a cartridge that I wanted to find. Sean, are we happy?
Happy.
Happy. Oh yes. Awesome.
Happy when my tummy's full.
Oh, and next to it I found a weird piece of barbed wire. It's all tangled up. Pretty big. But I'll leave that on the ground and bring this with me. No f***ing way. I'm gonna bleep that out, but look what what? Next to my... No way. No way. What? This seems so scripted, man. And another lead ball. Hold on. Found another lead ball here. Over here. What? Next to my back? I put my back on the ground to mark with my knife as well where the other cartridge was that I have here. Look what I find here. Another cartridge. Wow. And what is that? I think that's a grenade. And I'm not even kidding. Oh, it's empty, I think. Oh, that's so cool. No way. That's part of a grenade. Oh man, I'm hyped. Sean, you need to come over here.
I'm still looking.
Okay, I was telling Sean like we need to find something good for the video. And I went on this field just because there's less green here and you can see copper better. That's been oxidized. Oh man, what a cool find. That is so awesome. Look at that here. It's a part that you can see the grenade still. Oh man, that's so cool. And a cartridge. Wow. All in one, like a meter apart from each other.
Glass as well.
Glass?
Glass, yeah. Bottles and stuff.
Oh yeah. Wow. Okay, I am happy. I am very satisfied now. Look at that. Oh, that's cool. When we get back home, we can find a date on the bottom. That's really cool.
I'll clean it up a bit and then maybe come back.
So yeah, I was pretty hyped, as you just saw. It was also such a coincidence, and we were almost going back to the pub to drink some beer and eat some. And I was a little bit bummed out that we didn't find anything good to show you guys. And while I'm talking, I find another lead ball. But yeah, and then I find this, like all in one go. That's crazy. That's really cool. Very happy. Nice. Here. Look at that. Another cartridge. There we go. That's pretty cool. Nice, another one.
See it?
Oh yeah, another cartridge, yeah. Nice. Should I get it?
Another lead ball.
Another one.
Oh, I see another lead ball from here already.
Where? Where is it? Here.
Nice.
Another cartridge. Oh yeah, I see it, yeah. Nice.
Cool.
Dude, this is really successful, man. Especially all those cartridges.
They got dated. No. That other one, I think it says 16.
Oh really?
Yeah. It's not got the full date. It doesn't say 1916.
No, it's yeah, it says 16, 14, 18.
Yeah.
True. Here. Look what I found. It's a grenade. You see there is the fuse. Over there, I think it's an impact grenade. It's very heavy. I already touched it already. Yeah, it was laying there. And it is there, but yeah, that's 100% a grenade. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm not touching it anymore. But wow, that's pretty cool. That's really awesome. There, here, you see the fuse on that side? Yep, that is 100% a grenade. If I put my hand next to it, it's pretty small. I'm not going to touch it. Just leave it there for the farmer to pick it up, or yeah. Alright, so now you guys have seen what you can find on these battlefields here. I was a little bit too excited, but no, it was really cool. Like, I wanted to show you guys that you can find cartridges and pieces of grenades and even live grenades. And at the end of the whole search, we found all those pieces, except not a bayonet or a rifle, sadly. But no, it's really cool. Sean found a lot of lead balls.
I think like 32 in total.
Yeah, that's just crazy. Then imagine how much there's laying here on these fields. That was just a small part as well from the whole Somme.